What's up, guys? Jay Little here for more PackCrackers. We got 2 packs on 2 for Tuesday of Kaldheim. We're going to be opening up these packs, go through the commons and uncommons real quick, see what kind of mythics or rares we get, and give you a topic. Now, since these are kind of Viking or Nordic mythology themed cards, and also this pack seems to be made out of this same kind of metal that Thor's hammer is made out of because it's impossible to open. As I'm going through this, since it is Nordic themed, and I was thinking, you know what the most popular character in comic books is? Thor. Maybe not the most popular, but the most Nordic themed character is Thor, I guess. But then I was thinking, there's another creature, yeah. There's another character. Ooh, that's cool. That's similar to Thor. It's not Loki. I'm not talking about Loki or Odin. But there's a character named Thunderstrike, I think his name is. He had his own comic book series for a while. It was kind of like Thor's bro. I'm not sure if he had a hammer or an axe or some kind of weapon that he threw around, and thunder and all that stuff. We got Rampage of the Valkyries, my first uncommon. But I was thinking, he's a pretty obscure character in comic books. So, topic for today, if you so choose to play along, is to tell me your favorite obscure comic book character in the comments below. Now, if they were in a comic book movie, that doesn't count as obscure. So even though, not everybody knew about Nebula or Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, not everybody knew about what's the dude's name? Lady's name, Kitty Pryde. Not everybody knew about her from the X-Men. And whatever else. Doesn't matter. But if they were in an actual movie, they're definitely not obscure enough to if they're in the movie. Great Hall of Starnheim. That also includes Howard the Duck, because there was a Howard the Duck movie. And Marvel should apologize for it. Ascent of the Worthy. So tell me your favorite obscure, mythic, Valky, God of Lies. It's a 1 and black, 2/1 creature god. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card they reveal this way until this leaves the battlefield. You can pay X and choose a creature card with exiled with Valky, with converted mana cost X, and it becomes a copy of that card. Or it could be Tibalt. Ooh, Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. 5, a black and a red for legendary planeswalker Tibalt. When it enters the battlefield, you get an emblem with, you may play cards exiled with Tibalt Cosmic Imposter, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. Very well. His +2, exile top card of each player's library. Nice. -3, exile target artifact or creature. -8, exile all cards from all graveyards. Add 3 red mana. So Tibalt, the first 2 Tibalts were Tibalt Fiendish something or other and Tibalt something or other else. I don't remember. I think they were both from Innistrad. I think there was one from Innistrad, one from War of the Spark. And they were kind of garbage planeswalkers. And everybody made fun of Tibalt for being a Garbo boy. And then Wizards like, oh yeah, you want Garbo? Here's Garbo. And they gave us not Garbo instead. So they tricked us. We've got pretty awesome mythic. Oh yeah, Hailstorm Valkyrie, not to be confused with the band Hailstorm. Ooh, then I got a foil Cosmos Elixir. It's a rare, it's 4-drop artifact. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If your life total is greater than your starting life total. That was a whole sentence. That was one sentence, not 2. Otherwise, you gain 2 life. And we can booster sleuth it. But anyway, that's going to do it for pack 1. Already pretty good. Got a foil rare where we got a foil mythic whale, and that pretty cool. I also didn't mention my favorite obscure comic book character that has not been in a movie. Whew, good question. You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have an answer for that one. I like so early in X-Men comic book days, there was a character named Mimic, okay? Mimic had the powers of all 5 of the, I think there were 5 or 6 original X-Men. He could fly like Angel. He had Angel's wings. He had Beast's strength and agility. He had Cyclops' eye blasty beams. He had Jean Grey's brain stuff, and Beast, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Iceman's freezy, icy stuff. Is what that's technical term. I know it's hard to understand, but freezy, icy stuff is what Iceman did. But he had the powers of all the X-Men, so he was unstoppable. He had all your powers. How can you stop him? They stopped him. But technically, in Wolverine Origins, that Deadpool, that terrible Deadpool, was essentially Mimic. He had the zappy eyeballs. He had the stabby stabs that Wolverine had. If they would have named him Mimic instead of Deadpool, I'm sure it still would have been a terrible movie, don't get me wrong, but it would have been less of a shit on Deadpool, at least. Path to the World Tree. Oh, I see it. There's the World Tree. It's right up there. But yeah, that's probably my favorite obscure comic book character. If you want to consider X-Men Origins Wolverine's Deadpool to be Mimic, I would then say Sauron, not the Lord of the Rings guy, but the pterodactyl hypnotized guy from X-Men. Also X-Men. I like X-Men. Gold Maw champion. He was pretty cool. He fought Angel a lot. Angel's my favorite, and or Archangel. So that's my favorite obscure comic book character. Tell me yours in the comments below. We got Haggy Mob. Is that goblins? Trolls. Okay. Doomscar Titan is my first uncommon. Clarion Spirit. Burning Rune Demon. We got double mythics on this 2 for Tuesday. Burning Rune Demon, 4 and 2 black for 6/6 Demon Berserker. Berserker has flying, and when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for exactly 2 cards not named Burning Rune Demon that have different names. If you do, reveal those cards. An opponent chooses one of them, put the chosen card into your hand and the other in your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Then we got a Sweet Art Agar, the Freezing Flame. So that's pretty cool. And a foil Dread Rider. Oh, ooh, got a card from the list. Manowar. Fun fact, my favorite animal is a Portuguese Manowar, which I'm assuming this is based on. But it's summon jellyfish. Technically, Manowar is not a jellyfish, but that's okay. I'm not going to judge. But it's 2 and a blue for 2/2 jellyfish. When it comes into play, return target creature to owner's hand. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Don't think it's worth much, but I'll look that up right now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, tell me your favorite obscure comic book character. Mine's probably Sauron now that I think about it, but Mimic was pretty cool as well. They don't count if they were in any comic book movie. So don't you go picking out, like, there have been obscure characters in Marvel movies that are actually bigger characters in actual comic books. For a great example is Gambit. He had like 2 minutes in Origins, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But never really did anything after that. Yeah, this isn't worth crap. No. Yeah, this ain't worth nothing. It's like a quarter. Some versions of it are like $1, but this isn't worth anything. But still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's PackCrackers. Tune in every weekday for more PackCrackers. And if you keep on watching, I'll keep on cracking. Later, guys.